Nah, not now. I'm talking about just in general, like
Man, I've been. It's been a long morning, man. My wife back in she in hair school now. She just started.
mm,
She just graduated from college in December and decided to go back to hair school. Go to hair school this week. So I'm trying to get adjusted to my schedule with my kids, man. So we all over the place right now.
oh yeah, I already know how that could be. I
Yeah,
already know.
for real. So what's going on, man? How
Man.
we in the building?
What's up with it, man? Big hobby lobby, man.
So how you get a name like Javi though?
Um, pardon me, bro. Um, my bad. Hold on. Let me go upstairs. Name like hobby. My mom gave me that name. Mom gave me that. Damn, boy, got some small shorts on, boy. My bad, Jay.
You good?
I was trying to find my iPhone charger. Damn.
You said your mom's gave you that name.
Yep, my mom gave me that name.
What it mean though?
Um,
I mean, what that's your real name?
no, my real name is Jonathan. Jonathan. Well, it is my real name. It's my middle name. I'm tripping.
Yeah, so that's why I was dying. Yeah, I was just asking, what it be, because it's dope though.
Yeah. So I thought of the name Javi Ware. Like I just put two and two together, and I just really thought about really putting it together because I was thinking about being a model, and I was like, yo, what I can do is I can make myself like Javi Wears. You feel me? Like I wear this stuff, and it would still sound like Javier. So that was the whole thought process behind it. So I made that up probably like last year in September. And then everybody was really calling me Hobby Lobby, but I wasn't really, what I'm saying? It wasn't really catchy. So I went with the Hobby Wear. Yeah, man. So
when you start doing the modeling shit?
I started modeling actually. Let me put this phone down. I started modeling a little bit around March last year, I would say, is when I started modeling. Oh, turn the light on. Too bright. Yeah. Like March last year is when I started modeling. So I freelance model. So all the work you see is all mine. I pay for the photographer, the haircuts, the clothes. I pay for absolutely everything. I work with a photographer that's from where I'm from, Staten Island, New York. Shout out to Staten Island. And he's really been putting me on. He does my editing. He does everything for like either dirt cheap or basically free. And all he wanted is credit. So I appreciate him a lot. His name is Aberrant Productions. Yeah, that's my guy.
So what made you start doing modeling in the middle of the pandemic?
Well, I was working at a call center. And most people that know call centers, they're like majority are like 80% women, 20% men. Yeah. So I had the women I was passing by every single day, and they were like, they gave me a lot of compliments, like, Javier, you so handsome and blah, blah. I'm from New York. So I'm like a regular schmegular guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like regular. But down in the South in Georgia now, they look at me a little bit different. So they was looking at me like that top-notch guy in there. So I was like, man, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And then one day it happened, they gave me that letter, like termination letter, like, yo, we got to let you go because X and X and X. And I'm like,
yeah,
yo, what do I do? So in my mind, it just clicked. I was like, yo, model. Like, why? Just model. So I just started modeling and I collect unemployment, and thank God to COVID. You feel me? For real. My mom, what I'm saying? I'll go a little bit more into that, but what I'm saying? When COVID did come in, I was able to I actually got fired right before COVID. I actually got fired on Valentine's Day. And that was like the biggest upset for me. Like, you could have at least waited till Monday, you know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day fell Friday on top of that too. So, it was just like, dang, bro, like, how am I going to go home and explain to my fiance, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't my fiance at the time. She was my girlfriend at the time. But yeah, so that's pretty much how that went. I started modeling because of that. The woman inside the call center gave me the inspiration to want to model. So yeah.
All right. So once you start modeling, what start hitting for you? I see you got the movies and shit going on.
Yeah.
How that come about?
All right. basically I call her my ace boon. Her name is Shannon Hunt. She really put me on to Clubhouse as well as to the movie. Since I met her, she's also from where I'm from, Staten Island, New York. And I met her online. She saw one of my shoots on Instagram and she called me up like, yo, blah, blah, you from Staten Island? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm from Augusta. I need you to, just come look pretty for me in this interview. So that's how it all started. She told me, come along this interview. So I go to the interview and the guy who's doing the interview, his name is Jazz P. Mosley. And he is the director for this movie, Reefer. He does a lot of movies in Augusta, South Carolina. So I end up winning a deal for a movie. And he was just like, yo, I'm going to put you, I like the way you two killed this interview. Like his interview, our interview had the most hits for his Facebook, on his Facebook views, not on YouTube views, but Facebook views. Yeah. I think like 4K or something like that, 4 or 5K. So we did really good. Like his other numbers were probably like barely a K. So, you know what I'm saying? We did really good 4 or 5K. So he was just like, yo, I got to get y'all two in the movie. Y'all sync so well. Y'all mesh well together. So, yeah. So you get.
Was that an audition?
It actually wasn't an audition. Shannon just called me and just told me, hey, listen, I need you to come be a part of the interview. She was doing an interview like how we're doing now on behalf of herself.
Oh,
but she just wanted, I guess, a male model, you know what I'm saying? So right now, to make it look a little bit cute.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so, I made sure I dressed up, had the button up, you know what I'm saying, with the open up on my Rico Suave for her. Yeah, man, I said, I killed that interview for her. Like, I literally killed it, the topics and all of that, the way I looked, all of that. So because of that, I landed the movie Reefer for free. Like, he gave me a lead role. He gave me a lead role with Shannon. So the movie is called Reefer. It is dropping at the end of summer. Should still be dropping at the end of summer. On Amazon, Tubi, and we're working for the Netflix budget.
What's the movie about?
The movie is a dark comedy. It's about 5 college friends who drop out of college to counteract a strand of CBD that the government is now taking over, because they go from the THC brand and the government pretty much wipes out THC and just only gives everybody CBD. But the CBD starts having effects on people, and that's where so what we did was we basically, brought back the real THC, brought back the real weed, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like How High too, but it's got like a scientific twist to it, to where, the government, people were getting sick from the CBD and stuff like that. So I think it's a real dope movie. It's absolutely hilarious. Like all the bloopers are funny. Like I have over like 20 main scenes, so it's dope, Jay. I like saying dope.
So this is your first movie?
Very first, very, 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 very first.
Did you just jump right in, or you took some acting stuff or something?
Nope, jump right in. I didn't take no acting at all. The director said I was as raw and as talented as I possibly could be. And for me, I not one big that to be big on the camera. I just started this, within a time frame. So
yeah, that's what's up though. I mean,
yeah,
you said 20 scenes. That's dope.
You feel me?
Yeah, for real. All right, so since you've been doing, since the movie, the modeling, all that stuff picked up in the past year, you done hopped on Clubhouse. What have you got from Clubhouse since you've been on there?
Oh man, Jay, man, you already. Clubhouse changed my life, ladies and gentlemen. It has changed my life. It has opened up so many doors and avenues that you would have to pay thousands of dollars for, like thousands of dollars for. I can go on Clubhouse anything I want. I can go on there and learn about science. I can go in and learn about technology. I learn about modeling, how to build a portfolio. I can learn about anything free of charge, because people just wanting, you know what I'm saying? Just wanting to give you that knowledge, super free. Like this type of knowledge costs thousands of dollars to, you know what I'm saying, to obtain. Like, that's why I was like, yo, it's just like, for me, so Clubhouse, a little backstory. The reason why I actually started to go into Clubhouse is because my mom had got COVID back in December 24th. She had contracted COVID. My mom's elder, she's about 60. Actually, she just turned 60. Actually, she did like last week.
Happy birthday, moms.
So my mom caught COVID. She beat it, but she caught COVID December 24th, and I was forced to quit my job I was working at. I was fairly new to working at the job, but I was forced to quit because they wouldn't let me take care of my mom. My mom had to get teased, she couldn't walk. You know how it was really bad.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't let me take care of my mom. So I quit. I never done that in my life, Jay. I never in my life quit a job for my mom or to take care of take care of anybody. I always thought bills were more important. And God had given me the biggest gift of all time because of that. So I want to thank him. Shout outs to you, God. Feel me? My mom, pretty much my mom beats COVID January 1st. And I made a promise to God if my mom would beat COVID by January 1st and get over it, that I would take modeling and acting 100% serious. I would. Yeah, you hear me? Okay, my bad. My screen went black. So that's pretty much like I told my mom. Like I didn't tell my mom, but I told God I made that promise to him, and ever since then, I've been seeing a lot of positive things been happening. So I started off at 200 followers in December 24th when I started Clubhouse. I'm like about 40 followers away from 3K in April. So I've been probably progressively moving about 600 to 700 followers a month, I would say. My math ain't the best, but yeah, it's something like that.
You've been moving.
So with that, it gives me more exposure. I went through a lot of teams on Clubhouse. I try to build engagement, the biggest engaged groups with the most genuine, the most loving and caring people, because on Clubhouse, you run into a lot of rooms where they get shut down or a lot of people hate on the positivity. And, we're stopping the cap on the app, Jay. We definitely stopping it.
We're definitely stopping it.
We're definitely stopping. We were removing all the cap from Clubhouse. So come to Clubhouse, make sure that you guys are rocked in. Me and Jay, me and Javi wear. Feel me? Because I'm Javi wear, but Jay and Javi wear.
Javi's the pilot, so we follow the lead.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little sauce. So yeah, I mean, I pretty much put this A team together. And Jay is now a part of this A team, and we have successful groups of anywhere from 100 to 300 people on average daily, come in our rooms and just really tell us about themselves. And what we try to do is we really try to bridge that gap. Like that's why I want to bridge that gap that I had problems with in the beginning of Clubhouse. The same stuff. Like I didn't know how to model. I didn't know how to build a portfolio. I know how to do all of that now. Like I'm about to be a social media manager now for somebody else's Instagram that has 12,000 followers. And I'm still new to that job. Like I'm new to it, but I'm gonna have a conversation with him today about that for sure.
So joining Clubhouse, got these rooms going. You just joined the new street team. Tell me about the street team.
All right, so I'll go ahead and explain. So I'm officially a part of Street Heat. Officially, I actually met up. With Will C himself. And not yesterday, Wednesday in Virginia. I'm actually still in Virginia now because it's my wife's birthday weekend. So we've been turning up. Shout outs to the wife, man.
I ain't took that drive yet.
Man, it's an 8-hour drive, man. I'm telling you. I gotta take that drive back too.
You dreading that drive, ain't you?
Nah, I'm used to the long drives. I've been taking them long drives since I was like a kid. My brother's been in the military like since he was 17. So I pretty much was, under my brother's wing in the military. So every trip that he went, we always went everywhere. So, or I was driving or something like that. So it was real, like, I'm used to like the long road trips. Like for me, I don't stop. I'm like, yo, babe, you got to use the bathroom when we get gas. That's it.
Yeah. I feel you.
Go ahead, bro.
Street Heat.
All right. So Street Heat is directly in cahoots with World Star Hip Hop. They've been doing the production, videography, and visuals for World Star Hip Hop for over 15 plus years. Street Heat has been in the game for 20 years. They've been doing music videos for people like Jim Jones, Mano, Dave East, Bobby Shmurda, people of this nature, like real big in the hip hop, even in the New York industry, like all over. Like they even do a Cardi B, Little Kim, that they've done with like huge big names. So officially they made me their influencer. So I helped them build their rooms and on Clubhouse. I helped them build their rooms for Street Heat. And really, yeah, I try to help them, grow, because honestly, I grew up off of Street Heat. I'm 29. I'm gonna be 30 this year. And I pretty much grew off of watching the Smack DVDs and Street Heat back in the day before World Star Hip Hop was popular. Yeah. Everybody of that age knows Street Heat, you know what I'm saying? Because they were like the World Star back in the day. That was like the best way to describe it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then the videos they got plenty of videos with millions and millions of views. So it's just like the fact that they even took me in under the wing is like so honorable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, man, it's like living a dream. And then I told myself, Jay, I was going to be a video vixen. I told myself I was going to be a male video vixen. I was going to be one of the male models that's inside of a music video. And when I tell you that it happened Wednesday, Jay, I shoot you not, bro. I would never believe I thought I was going to be a part of a music video. And I was a part of one on Wednesday. So it's just like, yo, stuff is going so fast. Like, I'm just speaking stuff into existence, staying positive, and things are going real good. But Street Heat is really, anybody with music, with anything like that, please make sure that you guys are tapping in. They're looking to put everybody on the map. They're genuine, man. Like, I went to go hang out with them. It's like the venue was dope. It was at a skating rink. Like, he paid for everybody's rollerblades. He paid for everybody's food. Everything was on Will C. Everything was on Street Heat, man. You didn't have to worry about nothing if you was a part of the team. Everything was on Street Heat. So it felt good. Even my wife ate for free and all of that. She got to skate and all that for free. So it was like, yo, it was a movie. That's the best way, you know what I'm saying? The best way to describe it.
Shout out to Street Heat.
Shout out to Street Heat, man.
So can you tell us what video that was you was a part of, if you can?
I can't remember. I ain't gonna lie. Dang, you come, because I haven't.
No, it is what it is. I
didn't even talk. I'm gonna talk to the rapper today. Like I said, he actually wants me to manage his Instagram. So I'm gonna talk to him today. That's why I didn't get to talk to him yesterday. I don't know. He hasn't called me. So I'm gonna talk to him today. Probably in a little while. I'm just waiting for him to get off of work at like 4. He sent me his schedule in case I missed him on Friday, because he knew my wife's birthday was yesterday. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't got. But I can't. They played that song 100 times that night, Jay, and I can't even get one lyric out.
You was probably on them edibles or something.
It was edibles, and man, like they was rolling donkey legs, boy. Like, I was like, man, I'm a regular guy. Like, my things be like this big. Like, they rolling like cannons, bro. I was like,
all right, so you was born in Staten Island?
No, I was born in the Bronx, New York. And then I was raised pretty much. I went to school all my life in Staten Island, and I lived in Maryland for a little while. I did a little bit of city hopping once I got to like 15 or so. My brother in the military took custody of me when I was like 15, 16. So I was like doing the military stuff like that. I'm not a high school graduate, y'all. I'm not a high school graduate. I did get my GED. I dropped out of school and I got my GED. School was just not for me. But I did go ahead and finish school still and got my GED. And then I went and I got my massage therapy license. So I did go to college for about 6 to 8 months. And ever since then, I've been a licensed massage therapist for like 10 years. I'm going back to school to be a chiropractor soon. Probably this fall. And yeah, that's it, man. Like,
so how's that Georgia life? What made you make that move to Georgia?
Okay, so Georgia, the move to Georgia was absolutely great for me, because I left at the time from New York when they were doing a stop and frisk. They were enforcing that law, and I lived in a project, so I used to come down every day, and like if the camera was there, the police they were in front of every single building. It was annoying, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't in school, so they already knew what time it was when they saw me. You know, they always, hey, yo, Javi, come here. And it's just like stop and frisk, and I'm getting patted down every single time I'm getting in my building or I'm leaving the building or something like that. So I left New York City because of that, because I thought it was gonna get worse. Yeah. I really thought it was gonna get worse. Like, I thought like people were gonna get like really beat, like police were tired. I thought it was gonna be way worse because the mayor allowed that. But couple years later they stopped. But I left New York because of that. Came down to South Georgia. I was gonna get married to one woman. The last woman I was with, I was gonna get married to her, but things fell through. So after like 5 years, something like that, and then my life really started, really picking up, like, the modeling and acting, and like the Georgia life, the Southern life is great. I love it. You feel me? Like I live on 4 acres of land, private property. You feel me? There's nobody can come on my property unless you're the mailman. Like my driveway a half a mile long just to get to my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta run to the mailbox when the post.
That's what's up though.
Yeah, so like we came a long way from living in the projects to now living on a 4-acre land with a house with a guest house in the back. Big space. Like I'm talking about huge space. Like we used to have horses and all of that. Not no more though. Horses are real expensive. Like real expensive. You gotta be the haystacks are real. A haystack that you see like that is probably like $100 a haystack. And they eat a haystack, Jay, in like maybe 30 minutes. It's like they destroy the haystacks, like no problem.
How long did you have horses?
My brother had horses for probably like 3 to 4 months before he actually sold his horses to buy another house, and he did nothing with the house. I kind of wish we still had the horses, because I'm like, what I'm saying, we could have probably sold the horses. We could have probably sold the horse and made. We only had one horse. We had like an old brown horse. He was beautiful, but what I'm saying, he was like, he had a really bad attitude. So we had to kind of get rid of him. He didn't get along with the dog, and my brother's like a Doberman, so he kind of was like a horse. So they.
So what's 2021 looking like for Javi?
Man, 2021 is looking like for Javi. Let's see, I'm starring in a movie. I'm officially a part of the Street Heat team, so you'll see me in a lot more of the videos soon. I'm already said I'm acting, I'm modeling. So my goal is to definitely get published by the end of the year. That's my goal. I want to be published on a magazine. I don't want to be front cover. I just want to be somewhere in a magazine.
Yeah.
So I'm work. That is my next step now. I already got my capture cards. I'm just working on being published, so I can go ahead and get inside of a magazine. So that's my next thing. I'm working with photographers so I can go ahead and get published. Because I'm really trying to kick this off the ground. As soon as that movie drops, I plan on working like with everybody, like whatever they need. They need me in a little skit, music video. They need me to do a video vixen, whatever they need me to do. If they in Georgia, South Carolina, I'm definitely going to attend. I'm linked in with over 10 brands on Clubhouse that I work for. Well, I don't work, but I'm a brand ambassador for over 10 brands. That's also a blessing. Like Chewy right here, Chewy Couture. I have some other stuff like Made Inc., Frontline Packs. I got some stuff from Cell. Man, I ain't got my thing up here.
Bando.
Oh yeah, Bando Barbie, Bando. So yeah, I'm officially part of Bando. I'm Bando Fabio. Cannot forget that. I don't have the merch yet. I'm still waiting on my shirt to come in. But yeah, I pretty much bought all my merch shirts down here just so I can show love. It's something that I do. And I've been to the beach today, and I'm gonna have like a whole bag of shirts, and I'm gonna just take pictures in everybody's shirt today. So that's what I do. Like I like to show love all the time and be genuine. Like I'm really not for the drama, and I don't got time. I really don't have time for that. So that's why I was like, Jay, listen, man, you gotta put me on that interview, man. I need a good interview so I could tell these people like, yo, listen, I went from being nobody to something. You feel me? Then in a matter of 4 months, bro.
Right.
People do this in like years time frame, and I did it. I went from literally nobody, a regular guy, to now being a part of a brand, official brands. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm actually somebody, you know what I'm saying? That when they look me up, they're going to see me part of Street Heat and all of that. So it's going to be like, it's definitely a movie. It's definitely dope.
That's crazy. Like your level up went from getting fired from a call center to being a model, to being a movie, to being a brand ambassador for like 10 different brands, to being in videos. and it ain't even a year yet. So that's the level up been crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just try to look at it in all positivity, in all aspects. Like, yo, like if I can do it, anybody can really do it. Like, and that's being straight up. I don't know where my chart is at.
So when you what's your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? I try to tag you on Twitter, but I ain't see you on there.
Nah, I don't even got a Twitter. That's the
okay. That's why.
I gotta make one. I don't got a Twitter. They getting on me about making one. I made one a long time ago, but I never used it. Like it's been active for years.
Yeah.
I don't ever use it, but I'll go ahead and make a Twitter. But y'all can go ahead and follow me. My name is Javier Rivera on Facebook, and it's the same on Instagram. On Instagram, it's going to be at Javi JAVI _ where WEAR, and that's my IG tag. That's my handle. Y'all can definitely reach out to me. Any questions, if y'all need, you know what I'm saying, y'all trying to connect with Street Heat, y'all trying to connect with Jay, y'all trying to connect with anything, you trying to learn about Clubhouse, you want some sauce, any questions or anything like that, make sure you hit me up. You're looking for a brand ambassador, you need a model, let me know. I travel. Right now I'm in Virginia. I mean, I'll be going home soon. I'll be going home tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just trying to tap everybody in genuinely.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you checking in. I want you to plug your movie one more time, though.
All right, bet. So the name of the movie is called Reefer. It is dropping in the end of summertime on Amazon, Tubi, and we're working on a Netflix budget. The name of the movie is called Reefer. And it's definitely going to be a dope movie. If y'all could, you feel me? I'm definitely post all the time on my story about the movie, at least 1 to 2 times. Well, at least every other day I try to do it. But yeah, I'll be back to work officially tomorrow. So I'll be back on Clubhouse, really be grinding it out, really working. So I go ahead and make work, think about that next step. Cause right now I ain't gonna lie, Jay, I did all my steps in 4 or 5 months. Like,
yeah,
you feel me? Like I'm at a point where I'm like, yo, where do I go now? You know what I'm saying? Like I thought about this a years ahead of time, but I didn't think it would be this quick. You feel me?
Yeah. Clubhouse made it quick for sure.
Quick, man. Everything on Clubhouse, 6 months in there, it literally goes by in a week. I promise you, bro. You miss so much in Clubhouse. Yeah. But it's great. Like I want to thank you for the interview, man. Really, thank you. This is my first solo interview. This is my second interview I've ever done. So thank you for that, Jay. Shout outs to you, Piff Radio.
I appreciate you too. But now that I know that you in Georgia, we're gonna set that up where it's gonna be in the studio for sure.
Oh, of course. You know that we can definitely go ahead and set that up. We could do an official one, probably a little bit before the movie drops. We'll do an official one. I'll come all the way out there. That ain't nothing, man. You know, we in Georgia, the same state, and I'll definitely come out there. Ain't nothing. I take the drive all the time.
Yeah, we'll set that up, man. I appreciate you coming on Piff Radio, Javi, for sure.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, we definitely go tap in a little bit later too.
I got you. We'll definitely tap in. But listen, man, y'all need a brand ambassador. Y'all need a model. Make sure you tap in with Javi Rare, man. I'm genuine. I'm 100%. And I don't cost too much right now. Tap in with you.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
All right, peace. Thank you, Piff Radio. Y'all better tap in with my guy, Jay, man.